The biggest headline in Africa now, a coup in Mali. The public was seething in anger against President Ibrahim Keita. From corruption to suppressing dissent, he had done it all. What he had to do, he did not, and that is govern properly. Now, soldiers have made him resign and dissolve the parliament. Keita, along with several other leaders, is in military detention. It's the second military coup in Mali in less than 10 years. What does this mean for the country and the region? Here's Philip Ilaza reporting for WION.
Staring into the barrel of a soldier's gun, Malian President Ibrahim Keita had to give up his seat of power. Anti-government protests culminated in a military coup. The president, the prime minister, and the ruling elite are under detention. This is Mali's second military coup in less than 10 years. The last one was in 2012. Both began at the same place, the garrison town of Kati. On the morning of August 18th, soldiers stormed a military base in Kati, barely 15 kilometers away from the capital, Bamako. They arrested senior officers, placed siege to the armory, and rallied to the capital. By evening, President Keita was detained.
If some elements of our armed forces today were happy to conclude that it should end with their intervention, do I really have the choice not to comply? Because I do not want any blood to be shed to keep me in business.
Now Mali is a headless state, a country plunged into a crisis in the middle of a jihadist insurgency and mass protests. The streets of Bamako is full of armored tanks and military vehicles. Military leaders have shut the borders and imposed a nighttime curfew.
We are not keen on power, but we are keen on the stability of the country, which will allow us to organize within a reasonable time general elections to allow Mali to equip itself with strong institutions capable of handling our daily lives and restore the confidence between the government and the governed.
Mali has been locked in a political crisis since June, with mass protests calling for Keita's resignation. The reasons are multiple. A rigged election, a corrupt government, a sinking economy, a growing jihadist insurgency, and an army fighting over salaries. Protesters and opposition leaders back the army.
Today, honestly, we don't have any words to express what's in our hearts. Thank God. Thank God, and may IBK and his gang leave us in peace.
The international community, however, has condemned the coup. The United Nations estimates that between 2016 and 2020, 4,000 people were killed in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Islamist groups operate out of central Mali and regularly launch attacks on countries in the Sahel region. An international coalition led by France has maintained presence to drive out fundamentalist forces. They've been dethroned, but not defeated. European leaders are worried about instability in Mali. It could fuel another wave of migration. So far, over 1 million people have fled their homes in West Africa. Within Africa, there is fear. Central and West Africa is prone to political instability. So, Mali's military coup could have a cascading effect. West African states have closed borders and are mulling sanctions.
Pressure from the UN, which of course officials are holding an emergency meeting today, and the ECOWAS and other bodies will definitely see that the soldiers heed to their promise to ensure that a transitional government comes in place very soon.
Bureau Report, WION. World is One.